Get Gutsy, episode number 199. Success is a nuanced road. Let's get real together. Welcome to Get Gutsy. I'm your host, Jenny Fennick, and I am so excited to be on this journey with you. A cutting edge show blending business and spirituality, Get Gutsy serves up a potent blend of stories, lessons, and tips to help you make a massive impact in the world through your soul's work and your inspired life. No more going it alone, no more excuses. The world needs more brave women saying yes to leadership. Are you with me? Good. Let's get gutsy now. Hey there, Jenny here. Welcome to, holy crap, y'all. This is episode number 199 of this podcast. This show was created, well, it was created a while back, but the first episode came out in November of 2015. Holy crap. It's been like 2.5 years. That's a long time. I'm just feeling into that. I'm like, wow. And we're at episode number 199. Oh, wow. I've got one more for you next week. And then the show is going to go on hiatus for a bit. Feeling into what is next, and I am so excited to have been on this road with you. I'm excited to see where we go from here. I'm excited to just have some downtime and breathe into it and have some unscheduled creativity. You know what I mean? All right, so this is an important episode. Before I go into what we're focusing on and why, I want to make sure you know that you have an invitation to join me and the amazing Gabby Bernstein this Friday, June 15th. I have been manifesting this for several years. I've admired Gabby's work for a long time, and then a few years back decided, you know what, I need to learn from this woman, and I have the opportunity, and what a gift that she is providing this opportunity. And I really committed to doing the work and showing up and asking the questions and investing and showing up some more. And it's just been a really powerful experience for me. And this moment where Gabby and I do something together has been a dream for quite some time. And it's here, and you are invited to be a part of it. So here's the deal. You probably have heard about Gabby. If you haven't, she has been featured in the New York Times. She's written multiple best-selling books, including New York Times bestsellers. She has been interviewed by Oprah. She is an amazing speaker, teacher, human, and I really like this woman. I love how she shows up. I love what happens in the rooms that she creates. She's smart, she's funny, she's courageous, she's committed, and you absolutely want her in your world. So this Friday, Gabby and I are doing a live training and Q&A together about how to cash in on your calling as a spirit junkie. We are going to jam on a number of topics, including the magical, miraculous things that will happen when you follow your spiritual path as a leader on a mission, how to overcome fear and doubt that you can do this, you can do this thing, you can grow your business as a spiritual teacher, however you kind of shape that in your world, coach, consultant, speaker, author. There's so many ways that you can go, but you can do this, and you've got to get past that fear and doubt. We're also going to talk about what's more valuable than selling when it comes to growing your business, how to deal with critics and online bullies, that's huge, and knowing when to make a move, even when it scares you. And a really exciting announcement. I can't make it yet, but we will be making an announcement on how you can work with both of us right now, like very soon, and how to grow your spiritual business. Never done this before. and the time is now. So come and hang with us. If you can't get there live, sign up anyway. I will send you the recording of this fantastic gathering. Oh my gosh, it's never been done before. Are you excited? I'm so excited. Go to jennyfennig.com/OMG. Get it? Oh my God. jennyfennig.com/OMG, because it is going to be one of those OMG experiences for sure. Come and hang out with me and Gabby this Friday, June 15th, because it's time for you to cash in on your calling. It is. It's time. So, listen, this episode is of the more serious nature. Yeah. And the theme is this: success is a nuanced road. Let's get real together. So, last week was a doozy. Like, it was, I mean, there were so many wonderful things that occurred, and this is just a regular life. Like, we've got awesome things and then really hard things. And the hard stuff was this: not only did we hear about the news of Kate Spade's death by suicide on Tuesday of last week, but then on Friday, we heard about Anthony Bourdain's suicide. And both of those, I mean, the Kate Spade death like really hit me hard because I just remember her brand so much when I first moved to New York City. You know, I was this young 20 something working in PR, and it was like the Kate Spade bags were just everywhere. That brand was blowing up. And yeah, so she had a place inside of my heart. And then my daughter's name is Kate. So anyone with the name Kate, you know, you just kind of feel that if your child has a name and somebody else has that name, you have feel like it's a particular connection, you know? And so that death just really rocked me. And then, you know, I'm kind of just in that world. And then I hear about Anthony Bourdain. And I have to tell you, I was not super knowledgeable about his work. I'd heard of him. But since his passing, I have been diving into his show, Parts Unknown. I watched the tribute on CNN about his life. And wow, wow. Are you feeling it too? Kate and Anthony had it, quote, all, it would seem: success, career, money, travel, options, family, celebrity. So, what happened? What happened? A big conversation about mental health and depression is now happening, and that is a good thing. Now, I don't know them personally. I can't be in their heads or in their hearts or anything like that, but you know, we're all those of us who are kind of following this and feeling it and sitting with it, we're wondering like what is up? You know, like what happened and what do we do? Like, what does this all mean? Success is a nuanced road. Y'all, nobody gets out of here alive. The question is, what will you do with the time you've been given? And are you willing to get help on your journey? Let's be real with each other. That's what this solo episode of Get Gutsy is dedicated to. What you're going to hear is me going live on Facebook after learning of Kate Spade's passing to share my thoughts about the reality of success. When I created this video, or if you're just listening to it on the podcast, you can just listen to the audio. Anthony Bourdain had not died yet, so I'm just talking about Kate. But I just came on and gave like a raw, real message about the reality of success. And it's an important conversation we need to be having. Because if you think you're going to wait until this future point to be happy or to be at peace or to feel good about yourself or about your work, you are deluding yourself and you're wasting your time and you're wasting your life. And I don't want that for you. Okay? So I want us to have this real, genuine conversation. That is the intention with this particular episode. Thanks so much for listening. Success is a nuanced road. Let's get real together. And please do join me and Gabby on Friday. We're going to get real together and it's going to be so, so powerful. I would love to have you there. I'm excited to see you. JennyFennig.com/OMG. I love you and we're all in this together. Let's keep going. Let's do it. Let's rise up. Let's help each other. And let's leave this world better than how we found it.
Hey everybody, it's Jenny here. It's Tuesday, isn't it? And I wanted to come on because I was planning to come on and talk to you today. And then I heard some really sad news. So I wanted to just bring together some people to connect. Because it's important. It's important that we connect with each other. It's important that we share the real life stuff of this journey of being leaders, of being humans, of being, most of my tribe women, and being artists and creatives and people who want to help people, right? So thanks everybody for joining today. I see a lot of you hopping on live. So I have a number of things that I want to share with you, but I wanted to start out and just talk about some hard news that I literally just saw. I went onto Instagram for a moment and then I saw a woman who I follow talking about what Kate Spade meant to her and how she'll always remember her. And I was like, Kate Spade died? Wait, hold on. So for those of you who don't know, the designer, fashion icon, Kate Spade has passed away. And initial reports let us know that it seems that she's taken her own life. And I'm just heartbroken. I'm heartbroken by this. I remember, I started my career in New York City. And it was at a time when the Kate Spade bags were all the rage. I never had a Kate Spade bag. I'm recalling I found my way into the Coach bag world, but a lot of my friends carried Kate Spade bags. I always thought they were so cute and feminine, and there was just a simplicity to them, and the brand was quite compelling. And I remember going into the stores and I just loved how beautifully designed everything was. It was very, it was so on brand, right? So, the news that I saw today about her taking her own life was just really sad. I feel very, very sad. I feel sad for everyone whose lives that she touched and most certainly her own family. She has a 13-year-old daughter. So I'm just, really just plugging into that, to losing your mother in that way as a 13-year-old girl. So please join me in just sending so much love and support to Kate's entire family and certainly her 13-year-old daughter. And it just got me thinking about success, and I put air quotes in the success, right? Because, what is success? What is success to you, to me, to us collectively? As I was learned about this news, and I posted it in a couple of groups one group that I lead, another I'm a member of. I said, success is a nuanced road, and it's not a straight line. It's not one of those things, and we all fall into this trap, or I know I do, that once you get there, then you're all set. Once you've achieved this level of financial success or this level of whatever, then you're there. We know that's not true. There's been so many circumstances and stories of artists throughout history, successful people who die in this way. And I simply want to shine a light on the reality of being a leader, being in positions of quote power or prestige or celebrity, or kind of whatever we see, we see. I actually just saw I hadn't heard of this boy, Avicii, I think is his name. He was a very successful DJ originally from Sweden, who recently took his own life too. It was a few weeks back, and there was, many tributes to his music. And so this isn't the first time that a very successful person has taken their own life due to, whatever factors have contributed. And it won't be the last either. But what I'd like to really just shine a light on is that we need each other. We need safe spaces for us to tell the truth, for us to come together and talk about, like, here's what's up, and to be able to do it without shame or without judgment or without feeling like we're weak or that we shouldn't feel this way or what have you. We're human, and we're going to go through these highs and lows. We're going to have relationships that dissolve. We're going to have things that don't go right. We're going to lose money. We're going to make money. We're going to have children who get into trouble or who seem to kind of fall off the path. And then will they get back on? How is that going to work? There's just so many things that are going to happen. There's things that are out of our control. And how are we going to do it? How are we going to navigate this as people who are here? We're still here. So how do we navigate all of this is my conversation starter for us today. Jacqueline says, just because you have success, especially financially, doesn't mean you don't still struggle with the disease of mental illness should it affect your life. Absolutely. 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 So for any of you who are struggling and feel like you shouldn't be, because you have everything on paper that says you've made it or should be happy, just know that there's so much support that is available to you. If you have ever struggled with suicidal thoughts, there is a suicide prevention hotline. That number has been, going out a lot right now because of Kate Spade's death. Please get the help that you need. Please turn to somebody who's trusted, and know you're allowed to get help. You are allowed to get help. I will say, especially in the entrepreneurial journey, in the entrepreneurial circle, this conversation around mental health and depression and anxiety, it's a very, very important one to have. This road of there not being, quote, guarantees, and there's really no guarantee in life except that you are going to die at some point and that you do need to pay taxes every year. Okay. Other than that, this is like a giant crapshoot, So what I have found for myself is there's a real need for me to have that support. And I have a fantastic therapist, and I'm very open about this. I think, it's ridiculous that anyone needs to hide that they have a therapist. It's like, oh my God, it's the best thing that you can do. But I have a fantastic therapist where I'm able to work some shit out. I just bring it into our work. And I like to say better out than in. So much of my work with my clients, yes, they hire me because they want to grow their business. They want to step out there more, be more visible, help more people, or greater abundance, launch programs, lead retreats, all those kind of external things that they want to do. But so much of the work is rooted in the letting go of who you aren't anymore, who you really never were, but you thought you needed to be because society told you that, right? Or your family. But in fact, healing those wounds, understanding there's wisdom from those wounds to help you help more people. But first, you really do need to help yourself. You need to ensure that you are keeping your side of the street clean, that you are getting the support that you need, that you're not overworking, that you're not over-proving. I have done this a lot in my life, trying to prove my value, prove my worth, prove that I am smart, and that I am savvy, and that I can do it, and that I am good enough. Right? Anyone else here? The I'm good enough syndrome. And so we're trying to prove ourselves and work ourselves, and yes, don't doubt me. Don't think that I can't do it. It's like, you've got to get to that point where you just know with every fiber of your being that you are a child of God, you are a child of this universe, you have been wonderfully and fearfully made, and that you belong here. You belong here. You have a fantastic contribution. Just by you taking the breaths that you're taking right now, you have worth, you have value. You don't have to prove that. I don't care how much money you make or don't make, you have value. Making more isn't going to make you more valuable. In fact, what makes you most valuable is that you are you, and that you can be real with this world. You can be real with yourself. You can be real with your circle, right? I mean, that is the thing that I most enjoy about my work, is that I create spaces for people to be real. Okay, I just led a retreat in New York City last Friday, and it was like the freaking realness that came across just brought me to tears. The realness, the human condition, the talking about postpartum depression, or that I stayed in a relationship for 18 years and I knew this person would never give me what I wanted, told me, and then I finally walked, right? Or I was undercharging for a decade and I finally said enough. It's like these kinds of things where we can be real. That is what's going to help us break free. Okay. So please trust that success is not a straight line. It is a nuanced road. There's an expression that I have found to be very true on my journey: new level, new devil. So once you get to a new level of success, there's going to be more shit to deal with. There's going to be more work to be done. That's why if you can see my sign, the work continues, stay fierce. That's like my mantra. That's the theme for my mastermind. This next round of my most premium work that I do, my most premium coaching, is my mastermind. So stay fierce, get the support that you need. Do not ever suffer in silence. You are never alone. There is always somebody else who has gone through what you're going through, who is going through it right now, who can help you, who can guide you. Please do not ever feel like you're alone, because you're not. And I invite you to reach out to me at any time. Send me a private message. Like, really, if you work with me in a program, I've got your back. But I just really want to have this conversation about what it is to be in this world and of this world, and then not of this world. I believe I am a coach, I'm a guide, I'm a spiritual teacher here. I am here to create community. I am here to shine a light on what you are here to do in this life. I want to help you, cash in on your calling, do this work, and do it with as much ease as we can bring in, because it will be challenging, absolutely, but let's not make it harder than it needs to be. Y'all feel me on that? Okay. So thanks for tuning in today. That's what I have to share. And again, please stay in touch with me. Let me know what's up with you. And just don't think that you're alone, because you're not. Okay. Don't let any shame keep you hiding. Shame is a killer. I dealt with that for a lot of time. And you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You are here to help people. You're here to teach. And whatever you're going through right now is what you're here to teach. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. I send you so much love. So much love, so much love. I do want to tell you also, just shout out, I have a bunch of my coaching school students here. So so much love to you all. We're starting this amazing journey. And some of my mastermind clients are here. We're about to start the most amazing journey. So so much love to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me on this fantastic journey. It's going to be amazing. And I also want to let you know that I'm kind of still like bubbling up from an amazing few days I had in New York City. So like this news about Kate Spade, I'm just like, whoa. I was already feeling a little discombobulated after my New York experience, which was fantastic, but it was also like, whoa. So the Kate Spade, heartbreaking news, I'm just like, whoa, where does this all fit? How am I going to, when I go away for a few days and learn, I was around such extraordinary people and lessons and teachers. I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm like rearranged. I got to put some new stuff in and let some other stuff go. Right. So one of my teachers is Gabby Bernstein, and she's phenomenal. I've learned a lot from her, a lot. And I just learned a lot this past weekend. So for those of you who are called to learn from her, she has a brand new video training out right now. She just launched it today, and I am a proud affiliate partner for this series and for her masterclass, which you will hear me talk about more, and you're going to hear her talk about it more. So I will include some information. You'll see me talking about her work, and it was a very, very powerful piece in my journey, learning from Gabby. So if you are called to learn from her, I'll include a link where you can find out more about really stepping into your power as a spiritual teacher, and trusting that these wounds that we all have are what has given us wisdom. Just a second, I'll be right out. All right, y'all. So that's it. I got to run today. Sending you love. Success is a nuanced road. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. It's the only way we're all going to get through this wild adventure. Okay. Let's just be real with each other, and remember that we're in it together. We're absolutely in it together. And just, again, let's just send out a collective prayer to Kate Spade's family, and just honoring her legacy and what she brought to this world. She was an artist and a creative, and we will all be forever impacted by her contribution. So thank you, Kate. You know, my daughter's name is Kate too, so I love that name. And Kate Spade, thank you. Thank you. May you fly with the angels now. May you be free from suffering, and may all of those who were touched by you be comforted by the amazing memories that I know that your people have because of you. Sending love to everybody. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Bye, everyone.
Hey, this is John Lee Dumas of EO Fire, and you're listening to Get Gutsy with Jenny Fennig. Gutsy leaders unite and ignite.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Get Gutsy as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Are you responsible for leading and growing your spiritual business? If so, I have a free tool for you that will help you spread your message like wildfire. It's called the Sacred Marketing Puzzle, and it's a one-page PDF guide that simplifies the often mysterious and confusing world of marketing. When you use sacred marketing tools to amplify your message, you'll provide huge value to your tribe and grow your business. What are you waiting for? Go to jennyfennig.com/puzzle to get yours instantly. That's jennyfennig.com/puzzle. Gutsy leaders, unite.